What is good, everybody? Today we got a video that we about to be watching. The Jackie Chan situation is worse than you think. I had to watch this because I became a fan of Jackie around the Rush Hour series, and especially when I found out he was his own stunt man. And hopefully the situation is not worse than I think, and Jackie's doing all right. But I couldn't pass this one up, and if you hear, you couldn't pass it up either. Let's get into it.
There's something very, very strange happening to Jackie Chan right now.
Mr. Jackie Chan, the legend Jackie Chan! Jackie Chan, everybody!
Jackie Chan is with me right now.
Everyone knows Jackie Chan, the broken bones, the impossible stunts.
Jackie Chan was a real stunt double for his own self.
The laugh. For 50 years, he's made the world fall in love with him.
Greatest movie stars in the history of movies, Jackie Chan!
Thank you very much. Thank you.
But there's a version of Jackie Chan that most people have never seen.
The noise of gunfire rose from all over the center of Peking.
The troops have been firing indiscriminately.
Back in 1989, while students in Beijing filled Tiananmen Square demanding to be heard, Jackie Chan stood on the stage in Hong Kong and sang for democracy.
Jackie Chan can sing? Let me know.
A concert held in Hong Kong called the Concert for Democracy in China. And Jackie Chan actually participated in that concert in Hong Kong.
Jackie Chan grew up in...
Look at young Jackie. And that's got to be his pops. They look just alike. Truly identical. Both of them got some fly hair going on too. Okay.
Hong Kong.
Welcome to Hong Kong, City of Light.
And only because of it was he able to become such a global superstar. A superstar that always appreciated his roots and the freedom he had been given.
I grew up in Hong Kong. That's my home.
But over the years, something seemed to change.
Wow, Jackie Chan looks so much older. Of course he looks older. He's older, but I haven't seen him.
Martial arts superstar Jackie Chan has expressed his support for mainland China.
Jackie Chan says he wants to become a member of the Chinese Communist Party.
Today, Jackie Chan has betrayed his own city. That same man now stands with the regime.
Not only that he's supportive of the regime, he's like part of the regime.
What did China do to you, Jackie? Or maybe, what did you just choose to become? Let me tell you a story. It's 1986 and Jackie Chan is filming Armor of God. In one scene, Jackie has a physical...
Him and Tom Cruise, you gotta respect their careers, bro. They do their own stuntman work and they're actors themselves. Dope shit.
challenge. Here's Jackie, by the way. And he has to jump off this wall and grab this tree branch. He does the stunt fine on the first take, but he still wants to do it one more time.
The tree just break it. I just straight fall down.
And this time, the branch snaps. He falls and hits his head on a rock, and a piece of his skull is driven into his brain. He's delivered straight to the hospital, and even though it's serious, he survives.
And the hole's here.
You had a hole in your head. Yes, 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 yes.
Open like this, like a boom.
Yeah.
By doing all the stunts himself, he had become the most famous stuntman ever. Jackie Chan essentially created his own movie genre. We'll get back to this in a second, but to truly understand Jackie Chan, we have to understand the context which he came up in.
Bruce Lee, the world-renowned martial artist and filmmaker, passed away just before midnight.
It's 1973 and Bruce Lee is dead. The only man who up to this point had ever proven a Chinese actor could conquer the world.
You become a superstar, everybody knows you. You have to change your phone number. You get mobbed in the streets.
Bruce Lee was the only Chinese.
I didn't get to enjoy that Bruce Lee phase, but my grandpa spoke highly of that. He spoke highly of Bruce Lee and Chuck Norris.
He's martial artist that famous. So when Bruce Lee died, the movie studios panicked. Who was going to fill in his shoes? They lined up every young fighter they could find to see who could be the next Bruce Lee. And one of them was a young Jackie Chan, a graduate of the China Drama Academy. He'd already fought Bruce Lee in Enter the Dragon. Here he is, by the way. And he seemed like a promising successor.
Something I didn't know.
But there was one giant problem. Jackie Chan's face wasn't serious. It was funny. So instead of copying Bruce Lee, in 1978, Jackie invented something nobody had ever seen before. Kung Fu action comedy. He didn't fight like a warrior, he fought like a normal dude. And the comedy worked because of one rule he refused to break.
He threw his ass and said, boing.
All of it had to be real. He did every stunt himself. No stunt doubles, no computers, no safety tricks.
Cut, broken, cut, pieces gone, burn, crack, broken.
And here's the part that made people trust him. At the end of every film, the credits rolled over footage of the stunts going wrong.
Yeah, they sure did. See, I told y'all they used to, well, if y'all know Jackie, then you already knew that, but that's when I used to find out he was his own stuff, man.
Just one man breaking his own body over and over, just so we had something worth watching. And the world loved it. It started in Asia, then it spread west through bootleg tapes.
We're at the world premiere of Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker's new movie, Rush Hour.
In 1998, Rush Hour finally cracked America, and the cult following became a mainstream one.
You're the beautiful women of the world, the sexy movie stars, they all love
That's
Jackie
when I found
Chan.
out about the Rush Hour series. I used to watch them every day, too.
You're traveling constantly.
Yes.
You travel all the time, different countries because you're an international star.
And in 2016,
if I ever reach out to give Stevie a dap and he know where my hand at, I know some.
It became official, an honorary Oscar, the first ever given to a Chinese actor.
After 56 years film industry, making more than 200 films, I break so many bones. Finally, this is mine.
And that night, the first thing he thanked wasn't a person. It was a place.
I want to thank you, Hong Kong, incredible city, my hometown, my hood.
And he was right, because all of this was only possible because of one city, the same city he would later turn his back on. Before I show you exactly how Jackie Chan betrayed his own country, take a look at this video. Turns out Jackie Chan used to be a heavy smoker, but then he quit, and later he's become somewhat of an anti-smoker ambassador. And if you've also tried to quit smoking but couldn't, you should check out Fume. It's a device made...
We are not gonna do that, chat. I'll tell you that right now. They ain't paying me $1.
Actually, you put the cigarette in weeks now.
And if you park, and you'll also quote, start the good do to you what Jackie Chan did to Hong Kong. And smoking will do to you what Jackie Chan did to Hong Kong. Let's get back to the video.
We cannot accept the status quo. We must hold China accountable and let Hong Kong be Hong Kong.
This is Frances Hui. The pro-Beijing Hong Kong government has put a price on her head. 1 million Hong Kong dollars. Her crime was speaking out for democracy, and she can never come back home again. And Gabriella on our...
We have it so good in America. We talk so crazy about our system and everything we got going on, but at the end of the day, they couldn't put enough bounties out, baby.
Team had the privilege to talk to her.
Hong Kong to me, obviously it's a special place. It's my home. It's where I was born and raised.
Frances isn't a politician. She grew up like every other kid in Hong Kong, watching Jackie Chan.
When I was little, we don't think too much about a star's or an artist's background or like their private life. And so, you know, we would enjoy the movies, but then when you grow up, you start to hear about like other things about that person that kind of changed your perspective.
Back then, the Hong Kong she grew up in was unlike anywhere else in China. Just across the border, the mainland was ruled by a government that controlled everything. Like what you said, what you owned, and what happened to you if you stepped out of line. Hong Kong was the opposite.
Hong Kong is fast and furious, home to 7.2 million people and huge multinational corporations.
It belonged to Great Britain, so it had British courts, a free press. You could criticize the government and still wake up safely the next morning. A tiny island of freedom, right next to a country that had lost its own.
What sets us out?
Wow. China's big as shit. All these false ass maps we be having, it'd be hard to know how big a country actually is.
Oh, very special is the idea of like longing for freedom and democracy.
So many things. I mean, you have the bright lights and excitement of New York City. You have the party atmosphere of New Orleans. You have
So Hong Kong is like what Cuba is to the U.S. or what?
the glitz and glam of Miami. Has everything of all the different cities combined into one place.
And this is important because that very freedom is what made Jackie Chan's success possible at all.
That's my father, that's my mom, that's me. I cannot remember how old I am at that time. My father was a very handsome guy, and also my father was a spy.
This is Charles Chan, or at least that's the name he ended up with. He was born Fang Daolong. In the late 40s, China was tearing itself apart in the Civil War, and Fang Daolong became a secret agent for the nationalists. He spied on the communists because he believed they would destroy everything. And when the communists won in 1949, having worked for the other side became a death sentence. The communists wanted to get rid of all traitors. So Jackie Chan's father ran to the one free city within reach, Hong Kong. He took his wife's family name, Chan. She became a housekeeper and he cooked for a diplomat. Two people with complicated pasts starting over in a free city.
It'd be crazy what people be going through before our time, bro. That is a tough journey. That is a very, very tough journey right there. We're not going to just tread past that too lightly.
They named their son Chan Kong Sang, which in Cantonese means the one born in Hong Kong.
My original name is not Chan. No. Because everybody call me Jackie Chan for like 40 years.
Years later, he was working in construction in Australia, and his co-workers couldn't pronounce Kong Sang, so they just called him Jackie instead, and it stuck with him. But anyway, Jackie Chan grew up in a free city, a city that allowed him to invent and develop comedic kung fu. Fighting cops and winning would have been extremely illegal in mainland China. In mainland China, between 1966 and 1972, not a single commercial film was made. The rules were strict. Every cop had to be the good guy, and directors who broke those rules went to labor camps. But by the late 80s, Chinese citizens were waking up too. It all crystallized in 1989.
Scattered protests continue to sputter and...
Listen, you became a slave.
New reports of skirmishes and violence in the wake of this weekend's massive military assault aimed at smashing China's pro-democracy demonstrations.
At one time, 1 million people had crammed into Beijing's Tiananmen Square in a protest for democracy and freedom which captured the world's imagination.
In 1989, students in Beijing filled Tiananmen Square, asking for a free press and the right to speak. They stay there for weeks.
It was noontime today in the center of Beijing when a man walked to the middle of the Avenue of Eternal Peace, which as it happened was already occupied. He walked to the middle and stood there.
And on May 27th, while those students were still in that square, 300,000 people gathered in Hong Kong.
I want to say, did y'all have that picture of that guy in front of that tank in our history book? Let me know.
For a 12-hour charity concert to support them.
咁啊，跟住落嚟唱一首歌咧，我係送俾一位朋友，佢係為咗呢個民主運動上咗北京支持一班北京學生。咁我喺度唱呢首歌，祝佢成功咁歸來，繼續支持民主自由。
Standing on stage that day was Jackie Chan, the son of a man who'd fled the communists.
No one knows how many people have died in the crackdown. We may never know. At least 300 have died. The figure may be as high as 3,000 or more.
And while Beijing was filled with tanks, soldiers, and bloodshed, Jackie Chan chose a side. And he chose the side of the students. Chinese officials have always understood how soft power works. And while all of us was falling in love with Jackie Chan, they were watching him too. Right up until the late 1990s, Jackie Chan was a Hong Kong and Hollywood star. He was famous almost everywhere on Earth, except mainland China, where the film market was small, closed, and censored. Then in 1997, everything changed. After 156 years, Britain handed Hong Kong back to China. And right as that happened, China was opening up. The economy exploded. Cinemas appeared in every mall, and a market of 1.4 billion people started buying movie tickets.
We are very happy that China is building more cinemas and more screens.
That's like the equivalent to us getting YouTube. When we got YouTube, it just blew up, and everybody got to see a lot more going on without even having to leave their house. Except they left their house to go see what was going on.
You almost have like two cinemas per day.
And Jackie saw it before almost anyone. While most Western studios were still figuring out how to sell tickets in Beijing, he was already building something far bigger than a film career. A cinema chain across China, a media company producing films and television shows on the mainland. China became Jackie Chan's main market. His 2012 film, Chinese Zodiac, made $145 million in China alone. Then in 2017, the film Kung Fu Yoga made $254 million there, while the exact same film made just $360,000 in America. $254 million versus $360,000.
Let me look up Jackie.
China.
Let me take a second to look up his net worth, because I gotta just see. I'm pretty sure y'all are curious too. $400 million.
China wasn't just another market anymore. China was the entire game. But building an empire inside China comes with a catch. You see, every cinema runs on a government license. Every film has to pass a censorship board.
But then again, I wonder if that's just his net worth that from his U.S. assets. Because who knows what he has in China that they can't account for, right?
To make any of it work, you need friends in the Communist Party. So the first sign that Jackie would play along came in 1996. In an interview that year, Jackie said 3 small words: "I'm not political." The man who wept on a Hong Kong stage for democracy 7 years earlier suddenly wasn't political anymore. The next sign came in 2004. At a press conference in Shanghai, Jackie called Taiwan's recent democratic election the biggest joke in the world. And to be clear, there had only been held free independent elections in Taiwan. Still, he called them a joke. This was his first major public statement that aligned directly with Beijing's position. In 2009, at a public forum in China, he went further.
The actor said that Hong Kong has become a hotbed for protest, and it needs to change. He says there should be regulations on what people can and can't protest.
你说我们是中国人，不是，是英国人。英国人，我到英国要拿签证，进不去。为什么我们有这么多级？为什么我们都要这4分5裂的？后来
This is my first time hearing Jackie Chan speaking his native tongue.
好不容易今天回归了，我可以跟你讲，我
And I don't understand the words coming out of his
In
mouth.
2013, Beijing made it official. Jackie Chan was appointed to the Chinese People's Political Consultative Conference, an advisory body that answers directly to the Communist Party. It was the Chinese government's move to tell the world that, hey, even Jackie Chan stands with us.
有自由好还是没有自由好？真的，我现在已经混乱了。太自由了，就变成香港今天这个样子，很乱，而且变成台湾这个样子也很乱。我慢慢觉得，原来我们中国人是要管的。
Many people believe Jackie Chan betrayed his hometown, Hong Kong, so that the Chinese film industry would open up to him.
I think that he probably would like the Communist Party to greenlight his movies in the mainland.
I mean, let's be real, Jackie. You don't want to be controlled. You don't want them telling you what kind of movies you can make, where you can make them, when you can make them. But yeah, Jackie was wrong with that one. Jackie was wrong.
And so therefore, he And I suspect that he's probably got a DNA gene somewhere that says that he needs to be subservient to China's Communist Party, because that's what he is.
So did Jackie Chan betray Hong Kong for money, like for movies to be able to be greenlit in China, or was there something else at play? I think now is a good time to tell you about something that I haven't mentioned yet. An interesting detail that might explain quite a bit here.
这是你刚刚的尿啊，自己看啊，大麻阳性，有疑问吗？没有。
In 2014, Jackie Chan's son, JC, was arrested in Beijing on drug charges. In China, that's serious. Trafficking drugs can carry the death penalty, and even possession can mean years in prison.
I broke the law and should be punished. When I return to society, I vow not to break the law again.
100 grams. Like, that's serious. That means that you're not only using this yourself, you're doing this to sell to others. At least that's how the government reads it. And now, Beijing had Jackie's son too. They already had his money, his cinemas, and now his own family. JC was looking at 3.
Damn, you get caught with he got caught with a little under 4 zips and they want to kill him? Man, it's rough in other places. I take that year of probation. Shit.
Years in a Chinese prison. He walked out after only 6 months.
Every year he should go back 6 months. For him, it's good. Yeah, 6 months now he watch a lot of books, write a lot of songs, write a lot of script.
To be clear, nobody knows how involved Jackie Chan was in this, but it's possible he asked for some favors, right? After all, receiving only 6 months for possessing 100 grams in China suggests he had some powerful backing. Now, in fairness, this is the case Jackie Chan's defenders make. He's an entertainer, not a politician. His family lives inside the system. If he speaks out, his son loses his freedom. His cinemas lose their licenses. His stunt team loses its work. And Hong Kong doesn't get any of its freedom back. But if
so pretty much he's being extorted. He's being extorted.
Using to play along, you would just lose everything you've created, and nothing really changes.
Right.
But having all this in mind, was Jackie Chan a victim or a collaborator?
A victim forced to collaborate.
This is from 2019, and here you have 2 million people, 1 in 4 Hong Kongers.
I ain't gonna sit here and talk shit about Jackie, because if that was my son, I'd be cooperating too, you know what I mean? It is what it is.
Marching against the law that would let China drag people across the border into mainland courts. Courts where the conviction rate runs over 99%.
Them boys like the feds.
The police answered with tear gas and rubber bullets. More than 1,300 people were arrested, and Jackie Chan went on national television.
香港最近发生的一些事情，真的是让很多人表达作为一个香港人、一个中国人最基本爱国之情。我就是一个护旗手，让我所到之处都感受到身为一个中国人那种自豪。
He went on Chinese state television and called himself a national flag guard. Then he signed a public statement backing Beijing's national security law, the law that turned criticizing the government into crime. And this is the law that put a bounty on Frances Hui's head. She became an activist at 14, and she understands exactly why so many people, Jackie Chan's whole generation, gave Beijing the benefit of the doubt for as long as they did.
I think there was this period of time that Hong Kongers like Jackie Chan.
Yeah, freedom of speech and freedom of the press. Whew. God bless America.
Have changed their impression about China and started to think that maybe China has changed for the better. And they have so far been keeping Hong Kong in good shape. Hong Kong was developing really well. They see China as different from the previous China that they grew up in, and they think China it's better now. It's not the evil anymore.
In 2023, Frances's friends started disappearing into the legal system.
Tens of thousands of people were arrested, hundreds had disappeared, and 11 people committed.
She had no choice but
Did they commit it? Or was it covered up? And 100 people disappearing? Who knows? It might be 200, it might be 300. They never give you the real numbers. And you never know the real numbers because some people don't have.
Because in 2023, the bounty landed.
荣幸成为一个中国人，但是我也很羡慕你，我是大叔人，我也要做党人，是一个。
Jackie Chan says he wants to become a member of the Chinese Communist Party.
Jackie Chan didn't just wake up one morning and decided to betray everything. He built an empire inside a country where the rules are clear and unspoken. Criticize the government and you lose everything, not just your career, your business, your family's safety, and your son's sentence.
Not only that he's supportive of the regime, he's like part of the regime, almost spreading propaganda for CCP. He is using his influence to spread that mindset, that ideology.
And here's the part most of his Western fans never see. When you work directly with the government and profit from it, you stop being just an actor. When a Chinese ambassador wants to show the world the party is loved, he doesn't quote the politician. He quotes Jackie Chan. Jackie Chan could have stayed silent. Plenty of others did, and they kept their fortunes. But Jackie Chan didn't choose silence. He chose the stage. So I guess here's the question I just can't shake. The freedom that created Jackie Chan is the very same freedom that Jackie is now telling the world that his people cannot be trusted to have. So what do we call a man like that?
His situation. A survivor. I mean, come on. His kids being held against him. Everything you own and work for being held against you. You stand up for it, they erase you from history. Especially over there, they will erase him from history. We'll remember him as Americans, but what weight does that hold when his family is no longer? We can't protect him from here, and we wouldn't. But that was a good watch.
Quick question to everyone: do you use ChatGPT? If you do,
that was definitely a good watch. Whose channel is this? Shout out to Ass Apart. Great watch, man. If y'all enjoyed this watch, like and subscribe. Plenty more reactions to come. Love y'all.